background suppression means the sensor does not detect the background, and sensor detects object only. This is the operation indicator. Now is not detecting the background, but object here detecting.
How about if this object with the black color?
This
Thank you very much.
It
Yes.
can detect.
the conventional diffuse reflective sensor, it is affected by the color. So as you concerned, white and black.
So black against black. The normal reflective sensor have problem.
Right.
But this diffuse sensor method is different from the conventional diffuse sensor. This sensor has a two-segment triangle method.
Okay.
The sensor measures the distance roughly, not the received light amount.
But the output signal you will on off or
On off.
On-off is the same. On-off
Same,
is the
same.
same.
This is
So
still
the
NPN signal.
method is different. So it is stronger to detect white and black and different colors.
I mean not independent of the color.
Yes, normally black and black is very hard to detect. Then black background, so the adjustment very difficult.
Yeah.
So you adjust, you think okay already cannot detect background, but the black color come in cannot detect. But this VGS sensor don't have this problem.
Okay.
Then a lot of people also have problem with white background, black object. So they adjust. So when the black color object go away, the white background they detect.
Okay.
So this one also can solve this problem. Third thing, shiny surface, like metal surface. Normally it's also very difficult for normal sensor. But for VGS sensor, it's more easy to do
Not,
the assessment. Not
Not
effective.
care about the roundness or
Yes.
flat.
No,
Yes,
background,
no.
that's okay.
That's not care.
It means you don't see the background at all.
How about no? I mean the surface of the object, not background.
Survey
It means
object.
that did the object not have flat? When
Oh, no problem. That one normal sensor also can.
Yeah.
But what we worry is when your, for example,
Yeah.
this and this is background.
Okay.
This one shiny, very shiny.
Mm.
Okay, and this one normal. And then when this one go away, because very shiny, so it detect
Wrong.
wrong,
False
right?
detection.
False detection. So BGS you can do the adjustment so that you can ignore the background and only detect.
Understand? Yeah. So what is the different the technology about the Z model and the O model? Technology.
Zip
Technology.
The technology called background suppression,
suppression.
using a half diode concept. So that means inside the detecting is a half diode.
No, how that means you define this area, this is the background area. Anything over here, you will not detect. It's a beam go this way. So your beam will not go down. The beam will go this way. This is background. The beam will not go out in the background. To the beam.
So Arata San, you want to explain
Half diode.
half diode concept to and the normal sensor concept to
Technically, half diode means
BGS.
you define the
BGS half diode concept and the normal
So this
reflective
background will
diffuse
not detect, yeah.
concept.
Okay, they detect above here. Okay, so anything above in between, they will detect.
So the two diode, and depending on the position of the reflected beam, it detect it measure the distance. Measure the distance.
Yes.
When the target is very far, like this, and the center and half, and if the distance is closer, the reflected light move shift this way. So
So position is different.
there's a two output to the CPU, and if this portion is bigger, the sensor think it's closer, and half, okay, it's a center portion, and if this part is larger, the sensor knows the target is far.
Oh, okay, I explain maybe to you. This one is the receiving light sensor. They call diode. Okay, so they receive light. So at different distance, the light reflected back is on the position of the receiving sensor different.
And the receiving sensor will depend on the reflect.
Yes, yes. So which part of the sensor receive the light depend on the height of the object.
Mm.
So when we teach the sensor, we teach them to ignore certain area.
How you can teach?
Oh, this one is technical.
This one is
It's a design.
Yeah.
It's too deep already.
there's a CPU inside the sensor, so they will call sensitivity adjustment.
Is there any artificial intelligence applied inside or not? Because you
Yes
said-
and no, yes and no.
You cannot say.
Yes and no.
It's not. You cannot say artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is more than one mode or two mode. But this one mode only. You see.
It's just
So
my
when you use the standard diffuse model,
Yeah.
you have to care the color.
Background, yeah,
Because
Yeah.
the diffuse reflex sensor
Yeah.
needs receive right amount
Right.
from the object.
Right.
But this sensor has a
Don't
different,
care.
don't care, like the Kashima San explained.
Mm.
Yes, there is a unique board for measure distance.
the
But-
CPU just calculate the light received, whether to accept or not to accept.
BGS と FGS は最初言うた。まだ言うてない。
まだこれからですね。
これから
Oh, why?
それ
Why?
入る前に。
Why in this case not operate? Why?
Because they already adjust sensitivity. Can you adjust the sensitivity so that he detects the background, or we show him how to adjust from
Here,
Okay.
if
beginning?
you put here, it's okay.
Okay.
But now,
Okay, so we explain in order,
Oh.
right? So it's just a conventional BGS sensor. So you can see here is this one, B and F, B and F, or very small character here, B and F. This sensor has a BGS and a FGS method in one sensor by switching. But the previous model,
yeah, just
just
only one.
BGS
Yeah, yeah.
only, or FGS only.
Right.
We didn't have.
Oh, okay.
This sensor has a BGS and FGS
Yeah.
in one sensor.
2-in-1. Yeah.
Yeah, 2-in-1. Yes. So the customer can select.
So you explain the BGS
Yeah.
to him first.
And this is a BGS. BGS means, as I said, the sensor does not want to detect the background. No, and detect the object. Wants to object. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the explanation.
For example, you don't want to detect something moving behind the target.
For example.
For example, someone walking behind, or something moving behind the object. You have to cut the effect. So in this case, you can use the background suppression.
Okay.
Background
Understand,
suppression
yeah.
means background no effect.
Yeah, yeah.
And another one, foreground suppression. We call this background recognition.
How about the maximum distance?
It depends on models.
Okay.
But
From
we have
3,
300
4,
mm.
5,
300.
Maximum. Up to.
from 30 mm.
And this type of the sensor don't need to reflector
No need
No.
because they have a receiver and a
Transmitter
transmitter.
inside.
Yes,
Yes, that's right.
Understand.
And
But in the older model, it depends on the distance. Because the
Yes, we have 3,
Yeah.
4, 5.
because
Mhm.
the transmitter beam will go to the object and reflect the beam. But
into the receiver.
if object put the wrong position,
Cannot.
cannot. Yeah. So how about it?
Okay, this one have a maximum distance. So above the maximum system cannot work. So they have about
But how about
shorter distance. That's why BGS better. BGS that even you want to move to very short distance,
Right.
it's okay.
Okay.
But normal diffuse, when it's too near, it does not work properly.
So if you set the position at 100 mm,
Right.
it's an object detection position. And nearer position, if the object is passing, can detect.
Can you take?
But after 100
Right.
mm,
Understand.
yes,
Yeah.
cannot.
Because
It's a
we,
BGS.
yeah, we no have any reflect.
He's concerned because the diffuse refractive, if too near to the sensor, have always a problem.
It also have a very small range of the
Blind spot.
no detection.
I know, but it's a smaller. I think
Very
You will not
Detectable
you will
range.
not affect.
Yes, 10 mm or 20 mm.
Because
depends on
the
models.
production line, the object not always line up, maybe change.
sometimes
Yeah.
more far, sometimes
Yeah.
nearer.
You play between 20% to the 100%.
20%.
Yes, you don't need to put all the way right to the top of the sensor. The rule of thumb is any conveyor belt concern, it must be a space in to go. You cannot get exactly, no way.
Because this sensor, a transmitter and receiver in like this, up and down. So there is a gap.
It's a gap, the
Yeah.
blind spot.
So it means its sensor has a dead zone.
Yeah.
Dead zone.
Yeah,
So it's too close to detect. If you the object is close.
How about the maximum of this zone?
And it depends.
Usually 10 mm for BGS. Usually.
This sensor, DLNS3RB, this one, detecting this one 10 to mm means
From 10,
less
0 to 10.
yes, cannot
Yeah.
detect this
Understand.
dead zone. Yes, and we have many models,
Okay.
but almost 10, less than 10
Yeah.
is a dead zone.
How about the temperature? Temperature operation.
Temperature
Yeah.
Maximum.
maximum is this ambient. Yeah, it's the same as our conventional models.
Normally factory condition is not an issue.
Like this.
I know hating. Because recently the packaging side for the steel industry are using this kind of suppression.
But
So here is a dead zone.
the environment itself for the steel mill
Yeah.
This is the operation LED.
is too
Yeah.
harsh.
Disappear.
Yeah.
Disappear.
Before they
How we can recognize
They're
dead
using
zone?
those NE series that
Yeah,
time.
there's a the LED.
This is
Red
our
color.
operation.
Red color appear.
I think
red
they have
color.
some
When-
issues
when
for
the
area
orange
of
one.
background suppression.
Orange is the stability output.
Mm.
And this operation
So
lamp
what does
is
it mean in the flag of the green and the red?
Green means there is enough light
Light.
reflection
Mm.
to detect. To detect.
Yeah.
which the sensor
And how
can
about
detect
this
stable
light? It light.
This one is operation.
on and off.
Yeah, detection.
Yeah, on and off.
Okay,
So
let me
when-
see.
Yeah, when this
Oh.
operation lamp disappear,
Oh.
it's a dead zone. Cannot detect. Understand?
No, that's zone you explained to me different.
Dead zone is the 0 to 10.
Yeah.
10.
But why here? He say, if this, yeah.
No. Green color, okay, and orange color different. Orange color is detect, no detect. If detect,
This is
the orange color. light up.
operation. So on and off, right?
Okay.
So there is
So
no-
we use another method to explain. Orange, if light up, means
Yeah.
detect.
Yeah. On or off?
On or off.
Yeah.
On and off.
Green.
Okay. Green is just green color is what? Again?
Stability output.
Stability.
Stability.
Whether
So
the output is okay or not.
when the sensor works,
This one.
works.
Here is a threshold. When the receiving light over threshold, it's operate. The switch turning on here. Okay. The light on threshold over the threshold, the receiving light.
It's,
It's turned on. Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Or I think green color is to show that there's power on.
No,
No.
nothing like to trigger.
The green one is stability.
This light amount
Stability. If
level
the
is
light level
more than now.
is
also.
more than 120%, so it means enough light intensity is receiving the green lights on. So the both lights on, it's very stably detected.
Mm.
Only
Orange and no green is no
between
good.
100 and 120. So it's detection, but not so stable.
Mm.
So there is when setting
Yeah.
the adjustment, make sure that the stability output green LED is
On.
Off or on?
On.
on. It means
So-
stable detection enabled.
Oh,
Okay,
At
when
first.
when you do
Before
adjustment,
on
right?
and off
but in
detection.
this case, green on,
Yes.
green on, but in the
Yes,
specification,
it
in the
means,
region.
it means
Oh
here,
yeah. Okay, I should use another way to explain.
here. Huh? The orange off and green on.
Ah.
Means here. Because you know, the light intensity is below 80%.
So in this case, what?
Less
Yeah.
or more.
Oh, it's
From here.
dark on and light on.
From
so
here.
please forget this one.
Mm.
Please forget this one. Now it's light on, right?
Yeah.
If there's many light reflection, it's on. And there is no light reflection, less than 80% of threshold, the green light's on. So it's no reflection, it means, okay?
So need,
And there's no green light, there are 100%, 90% reflection.
I use another way to explain it.
Okay.
When you adjust the sensor
yeah.
and the green light don't turn on, means the adjustment no good. The green color on means the adjustment
Okay.
okay, stable already, the sensor.
Yeah.
Teaching to the sensor stable. So if you now have a detection of object, you will see green and orange. But if you have detection of object, you see orange but you don't see green, means the detection is not stable. So green is stable. So just now when
How
you,
about this
so
case?
this
This case?
okay, this case means the
Yeah.
sensor is stable but
Yeah.
no detection.
Ah.
So green doesn't mean detection. Green means
Okay.
stable. The sensor is working fine in a stable condition.
Okay.
So for example, you adjust and the green color go away, means they're not stable.
Okay. Understand.
Now it's detecting.
That is no. Just now you have no green, only orange. Means this one is also detect but they're not stable.
Yeah. What condition for the green on depend on
Your adjustment.
adjust our position of object or adjust.
Adjust.
Adjustment and position, both. Okay.
So when setting the adjustment
Should
of
be
the distance, please check if the stability output is shown, lighting. It's a fast condition. And then you put the object in front of the sensor, the on and off you have to check.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
How about the competitor product? They have or not? Competitor.
Competitor product.
For
Like
example,
Opera,
then
Yes,
they have.
they have.
They have.
Because BGS is the same method.
Uh,
The competitors.
this is the patent from the.
No patent. Everybody have. This technology is not new. Only certain function now they build to this new model, maybe more unique. For sensor, no much new technology. Still very old technology.
okay, now is here.
Yeah.
The state is here.
Right. Understand.
no. There's no enough reflection.
No, it's okay. Now on.
Yes.
You mean okay?
But here. No, there's no enough reflection. Okay. And I minimize the distance here.
Why you say not because
Orange
not
not, orange not on.
The orange not on.
Not on.
Okay.
Orange not on and green on here.
Okay.
Right,
So in
right.
this case, okay,
Yeah.
understand. Yeah.
So we are here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I increase the volume.
Yeah.
This is a volume. Minimum to maximum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rotating.
Oh.
So, now, now it detects the black color.
So when you change.
Here.
Oh.
Here.
Oh.
Both off. Both off.
Yeah. Okay.
So we are between 80 and 100. Okay. And it's
But in this case, you adjust according to the background, not according
Yeah,
to the.
so we show you first. So later we
Ah.
have to adjust
Now
according
he's
to
using the
object.
BGS.
now it is very delicate. But here the green on and off. You see, and only orange. So we are here
Yeah.
just beyond 100,
Yeah.
but below 120.
Okay.
So the reflection is unstable, but it detects. Okay.
Okay.
And if I increase sensitivity more, the both. Now it's stable.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm?
So what about after we adjust it, we move in this up?
You need to adjust again
Mm.
because this height is different already, so you have to teach.
distance is
You cannot change it in the
determined.
Fixed distance first, then you do the adjustment.
So now I show you the function of these two LEDs. Okay.
Yeah.
Two
But
LEDs.
after finish, we need to get the two lights on,
Yes.
green and
Okay,
Yes, two lights.
just a moment. Just a moment.
Wait, one step by step.
Just a moment.
Yeah.
And there's two modes here: the background suppression and foreground suppression. But it's very confusing naming, so we use background recognition.
Recognition.
There's two modes. Now it's a background suppression. I said there's any moving disturbance we can cut by using this. But by using this, you can see a background. If there's a background like
Recognize background.
belt conveyor,
what for purpose? For what purpose?
if something is on the belt conveyor, you can detect.
So the sensor is always detecting the background conveyor. And
Ah.
if there is an object,
So any abnormal on background, it can
No, foreground, not background. Any abnormal thing above the background, you will then know.
So like this, the hand phone moving on
Yeah.
the belt conveyor.
yeah.
And when the sensor see belt conveyor, nothing. And there's a hand phone, okay, come. This kind of detection you can. And this one, the bread coming to here. And okay, here's the bread.
so the
Visual
sensor
signal.
Still understand?
I understand this game, but
Okay, I explain to you.
Okay.
I use actual application that
Yeah.
some we have in Malaysia have this problem.
yeah.
For packaging industry like carton milk, the carton milk, the cap, a lot of people don't know. The cap is pre-installed when the carton is flat, not when they form the carton. The milk that you drink from the carton,
Yeah.
there is a cap,
Yeah.
that is sealed tight. Normally before they fold the carton by machine, it's flat, they put the cap. So if they move and move and move, so for example, before they put the cap, they want to make sure the hole is open. So as they move,